here.
That one should be there.
Okay. So that's waiting for Twisted. We'll get this
I
up
guess-
and running here shortly.
I guess maybe we are live
Yeah,
already.
we're live. We're just waiting for the other screen to come up. Hey, how's everybody doing? Let's see. We got Ken. We got Ed.
Bocce.
And we got to mute that. There you go. Stuck in an ad. 2A TVs. How you doing? Shaggy Rifleman. How you doing? All right. And I can't see who the heck else. We got everybody. Okay. So anyway, did you see that we lost another tractor puller?
Mm-hmm.
Jim Whitehead passed away.
Yes, he will definitely be missed.
Yes, I pulled with him for over 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he said everybody to pray for him. He was going in for a hip replacement.
Yeah.
Or hip surgery.
And then next thing, he just passed away. Redline Gary, we got Ben's Workshop. How y'all doing? Yeah, it's strange, you know, people, simple little hip surgery or whatever, to replace it, and then don't make it, that's crazy. Then I got a message also that we're going to have to take a moment of silence for him, is Stephen Doolittle.
Yes.
He passed away, which he come into the streams and all. Good supporter.
Yes, I've seen that too.
Yeah. So take a moment of silence for him, and then we'll carry on with this.
And Jim Whitehead.
And Jim Whitehead, right.
There.
All right. So has anybody been watching this Truckers Convoy stuff? Following any of it?
A little bit here and there.
Okay. They're actually winning.
They're doing good.
They're doing pretty good. They met with the governor the senator out of Texas and the senator out of Wisconsin.
Cruz and Johnston.
Yes. And the senator out of Alaska. But the senator out of Alaska this morning, or yesterday morning, did not want it recorded, televised. So the People's Convoy administrators walked away from the meeting, told them they don't need to talk behind closed doors. They wanted it out in the public, what they were discussing. And that's the way they wanted it. And the senator wouldn't agree to it. So that meeting with Alaska didn't take place. They walked away. So they're making headway on it. And then I watched a few videos, and a lot of people don't understand. They truthfully do not understand what this is even about. And I left a comment on the guy's thing. He put a video out that he doesn't support the People's Convoy because of deregulation. He don't want to change it. He's a small company owner, and he doesn't want to change anything to where he can't keep operating his small company. But the People's Convoy is about nothing about deregulation or any of that. This is about COVID mandates, state emergency act, and all this, and taking their shots. And the people that took the shots, more power to them. That's the whole thing of freedom. If that's your choice, more power to you. You know, most people don't want it. A lot of people's lost their jobs. Doctors, lawyers, pilots, airline stewardess, nurses, school teachers, everything right on down the line. People has lost jobs over being forced to do something that they don't agree with.
Blue collar workers, anybody.
You know, and then you got Fauci that went in there saying, that this was a good thing. And then he comes back saying that it didn't work. the boosters didn't work. But then again, then he turns it around as it was speculation. I watched all of this, and then the news medias are starting to cover this, but they're really not covering it. It's still all hush hush, but it's what everybody believes. Either you believe it, you don't believe it, or then you just say, who do you believe? You throw your hands up. What's the right answer? What's the wrong answer? Nobody really knows. But hopefully that they get something done with this, which they're moving forward. They're doing good. But now they're asking everybody to start hitting to the state capitals.
They're going to start making
Get their word
rallies.
out.
They're going to start
They're going to rallies around the state capitals to get people awareness up on this. But they're doing pretty good themselves, and they're holding together. And my gosh, is there a lot of people there? A lot of people.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
And there's Ben. Don't move it all the way down. I'm right now.
So, it's if anybody's got anything to say or what they've seen or what they've been watching, I've been sitting around watching so much stuff, it's not even funny. But our gas prices, I can tell you, from my fearless leader, Putin did it.
It had nothing to do with shutting down that pipeline when the first day came in office.
Putin did it.
They're blaming everything on him.
Yeah.
Get away from my milk.
But that's kind of the thing about it, Mark, is the national news don't want to cover what's going on right here in this country. They'd rather cover what's going on over there between Russia and Ukraine.
Right.
And so if they would start actually covering the news and covering it correctly around here, there wouldn't be so much disinformation out of it.
Right.
And I mean, they swear up and down it was just a few people was all is in that convoy and all this stuff.
Right. But they are starting to get a little bit of news coverage and stuff for the People's Convoy, but they didn't get it until Ted Cruz actually come out to the raceway,
Yes,
met with the truck drivers, and rode in the lead truck of the convoy for that day. Now you're talking about a senator that actually lowered himself down to the truckers and is speaking with them, helping them, and getting some news coverage out there.
I'm just doing this thing.
I said I've been just seeing some pictures and stuff. I haven't seen anything on the TV or anything about it.
No,
So.
it's all actually Fox, CNN, all of them are actually right here on YouTube.
yeah.
And you can watch it all on there. And if anybody wants to watch it, go into that People's Convoy. Subscribe to it. Follow it. And all that stuff's on there. And it's pretty cool.
And there's some on Facebook too. If you go into People's Convoy,
Yep.
they're showing. I shared out one of the meetings. I don't know if anybody watched it.
Yeah. And whenever they go into the White House and all that to have these meetings, it is televised on YouTube. And that's why they walked away from the senator of Alaska yesterday, because he would not let them record it. So the administrators of the People's Convoy walked away. They don't want it behind closed doors. They want it all out in the open.
Another thing is people they don't want to go. They can't go into DC. I mean, technically, if you're not delivering or picking up a load in DC, trucks are not allowed.
Okay.
To start with.
That
But
that cab over
yeah,
with the step deck and flag.
Yeah.
It was parked right down in front of the White House, and the news actually did cover that truck and that story.
That's when Cruz got out of it.
that's because Cruz was in it.
Yes.
I mean, but the thing about it is the government is already set up to try and stop them if they go inside that beltway. But as long as they're running on outside that beltway, they can't do a thing about it. I mean, as long as they're not breaking local or state laws.
No, and they're informing the local, the state. They're telling them where they're getting on, where they're getting off at.
The police.
They're doing it right.
Yeah. I mean, and they're basically running it during the middle of the day. They're not really causing that big of a cluster up there either. I mean,
right.
And there's just so many people that wants to get the word out. When you watch them do that trip around that beltway, every one of them bridges, ramps, everything are just lined with peoples and flags and signs, and then of course you got the other side that they're just a menace, they're in the way, blah blah blah, but they're trying to get the word out, they're trying to make their point, in which they are starting to get that recognition, and as that recognition is getting out there, they're getting bigger and bigger. And a lot of people are saying, well, we don't want to go this way because we're this, we're that. It's not about politics, people.
It's not the left,
it's
right,
about
it's everyone.
Exactly. It's about every individual,
and they're all joining.
And you would not believe how many veterans are involved in this whole ordeal, supporting that's out there at that track and everything. We sat there. I watched. Well, she was at work today. I watched like 7 hours of all these videos, all these truckers making these videos and everything day by day. And it's all read by the People's Convoy, and it's on their page. So everybody can see it. It's nothing hidden, it's all out there. And it's phenomenal. And they got so much support backing them now. It's unbelievable.
I haven't seen anybody talk negative on it. I'm only a couple. There's one guy that made a video, thinks it's all stupid and they haven't changed nothing or done nothing. So, but I know what they're trying to do.
It's kind of like one of the leaders said the other day standing on that platform. He said that it's hard to get 3 truck drivers to get in the same room to agree on how what the weather is like outside. So,
I said that myself, Daryl.
Yeah,
I couldn't get 2, 3 of them to stick together on one damn thing. Now you look at how many sticking together over there in Maryland. It is phenomenal. But
Mark,
back to Mr. Briggs, it's like this. I mean, stop and think about it. Everybody has their right to decide if they like it, dislike it, whatever. Everybody has their own opinions and will make their own opinions about the whole thing.
Oh yeah. I get kicked out of it. The people think there's some people like I got a couple neighbors that asked me if I was going to join. I said I can't. If I could, I would, but I said I can't. And they get mad and they say, "Well, why?" I said, "Why don't you just get your damn shot?" And I didn't tell them, before I could say, I already got mine, only because I had no choice, because of what happened with my father and mother last year. I said, but be honest with you, it still should be my choice. I shouldn't have been told I had to get that damn shot to go be there for my father when he died. That to me, I was violated by having to do that. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. We got Mater, we got Crystal, we got William.
Hi, William.
Did I get Junkyard? So hi to everybody. I'm just sitting here going over, reviewing a lot of the stuff I've been following. I didn't want to go into this.
Well, there was one guy on Facebook.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the all the trucking, the deregulation of trucking and all that, and they ain't even doing that.
The person is lost. They
Yeah.
don't understand that it's about each and every person that is involved, that's had things done to them, lost jobs, veterans. I mean, there is so much veterans backing this, and they fully understand and putting a lot of input into all this. And I am totally dumbfounded on the support that they have over there. They got a 53-foot tractor trailer van, semi van, reefer unit, completely full with food. They got other ones set up for sleeping quarters. They got a complete medical trailer set up and everything with cots and everything. I mean, they have had so many donations to back this. They're not going nowhere until they get it settled. And they made that clear.
And they are also passing that thing, giving things away. They've gotten so many donations. They're giving things away. So
Yeah.
And
I mean,
Scott,
people who need it too. So
yep. And Scott, as far as being part of it, you can be a part of it just by putting a flag on your pickup truck when you drive down the road. It's just showing support.
Oh, I know that.
It's that simple.
But
You don't have to be
I
in
can't put
DC.
one on my truck. I can't put one on my truck. They won't let,
Yeah.
It's amazing though how many companies. Though I know of 5 companies that when I was looking for a job before I found the one I got now, that actually said first thing they asked, they asked if you have the vaccine. I said no. I just to see the response. Oh well, you can't. You got to have vaccine before you can work. Why?
Yeah, that's pretty sickening, isn't it?
Yep. USA Express, Swift, and both said, yep, you got to have it. I mean, I'll call anybody once, I just, but
Right.
Western Express, they didn't want it, but as low as what they're paying, I'm surprised. It don't surprise me. They're only paying 32 cents a mile.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's what this is about. Let me put it like this. When people go to vote, okay? When people go to vote, they don't even show an ID to vote. But now if you go to get on an airplane, or you go to do this or go to do that, you better have a little card showing that you had the shot or you're not going.
Oh, they got it's like these shippers. These shippers do the same thing. I mean, hell, you got to show your damn driver's license to pick up something. It's like, why?
Right.
To prove you got a license. Every time they tell me that, I laugh and I go, the company wouldn't have gave me the key to a truck if I didn't have a valid license.
Right. Well, there's a lot going on overseas and everything else, on that aspect of it, I can see, a shipment or something like that, to see who they're dealing with. I can see that point.
I can see them finding out that you are who you say you are and who you're signing the bill for. I mean, I can understand them wanting to show your driver's license at some of these places, but I mean, there's so many rights that we've lost in that Emergencies Act that was passed and stuff like that. That is more what deregulation happened in the daggum early 80s. I mean, it's not. It has nothing to do with deregulation. It has nothing to do with you being able to own your truck or anything like that. Right. This is for basically your basic rights as a U.S. citizen in this country. That to not have to do certain things. I mean, it's not just the truckers. Like I said, I mean, there's like I said, the military and all that stuff. I mean,
right.
They can give you a gun and 2 weeks training, 3 weeks, 6 weeks training, and stick you out in the middle of the battlefield and not do that and with nothing else. But
Right.
yet you can't walk into a barrack somewhere without having a doggone shot. I mean,
Mhm.
it don't make sense. I mean,
Well, that's just it. It's impacted the military. It's impacted everybody,
Why?
doctors,
yes,
everybody. I mean, the ones that wouldn't take the shots in the military, I mean, they got ejected out of the military, but they still got an honorable discharge. You know,
But
they
still, it's
didn't,
not right.
but they lost that job career due to
but
it.
I was sitting there watching a guy the other day that he had 17 years in. He had
Uh,
3 years to go before he could retire out of the military,
exactly.
and and they kicked him out because he wouldn't take that shot.
Hmm.
Right.
I mean
It's wrong.
he deserves his retirement.
Yep.
I mean, the way they got it now, you can't just because you retire, you don't start getting paid then. But, you know,
Right.
but he earned the benefits of staying in there 20 years. You know, just trying to get his 20 years in.
Right. But
But
now
this,
I agree. Some of these places, when you went to vote, you had to show an ID. But over here, where Brown Township went, you didn't show nothing. You walked in, you got a card, you did your computer thing, and you was out the door.
So I had to show mine whenever last time I voted.
Yeah.
I showed mine too. But
Yep.
I use my CCW card.
And I even
What's that?
there was a woman at the table that even knew me personally, and I still had to show my ID.
Right. What's
Man,
CCW card?
Okay.
I never heard of one of them.
The thing we used to have to get.
No, you still got to get it.
Oh, did they do it? Wait, did it go through?
Oh, I'm almost certain it did.
Yeah, but if you go to another state, you still got to have it.
Another state, but not in Ohio.
Yeah, they're going to be like Texas, open carry and be done.
No, conceal carry.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Right. But wouldn't you be uncomfortable being a cop
Yep.
and pull somebody over that don't even show you that you have a
That's why I
weapon in the
can't
vehicle?
believe cops didn't make such a bigger stink about that law.
Exactly.
It's on top of the fridge.
you've had enough milk. You don't need any more milk.
Doesn't do me any good because I can't carry it to property at work. So
Right.
I think they should allow us to carry with us when we're at work. It might keep a lot of people safer if it's needed.
Hey, you know what? I seen somebody come in and I didn't say hi to him, and that was Bama. I missed him. Sorry about that, Bama. How you doing?
how you doing, Val?
I missed him totally.
I said hi to him. I seen him.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to say it out loud so it catches my attention.
Sorry.
Or it gets wrapped up.
Yeah, I get.
Did you? Oh, did you see Shaggy's comment about his local beef supplier? The prices of feed tripled overnight.
Yeah,
No, I didn't see it, but
it's
I'm going to read it here just directly. And there's nothing really going on that stuff like that would triple overnight. I mean, it's just phenomenal.
Well, they said because they quit importing grains from Russia.
Yes, and the
No reason.
fertilizer.
There's no reason for gas prices to shoot up as soon as the war started either, because
No.
we already had those barrels of oil here in the States.
Right.
It's just that your government and oil guys can gouge you like that.
Yep, and I agree with that totally, Shaggy. I really do, and it's stupidity.
Well, that's the grain part of it. Is the sad part is we've commercialized the grain just like we have the oil and everything else. So what we grow goes overseas, and what they grow comes over here. I mean, and that's kind of something that kind of irks me. Or the government will flat out pay certain farms for not to not to plant certain.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Okay, we got to hold up here. I missed a very important person. I'll make it publicly while she's in here. How you doing, Bocce? I know I mentioned you, but I'm giving you a big shout out now. Everybody, check Bocce Blankets and More out. Super person. Okay, I covered Bocce.
Hi, Bocce.
And hey, how you
How
doing,
about
Joe?
me? And everybody, I got my cookies.
Oh, Lordy,
you
got my
your
cookies.
cookies.
All right. And we got Boneyard. I just seen Boneyard in here.
Mark,
Yes.
give her the ceremonial timeout for since she's wanting to get on you up there. I mean,
Okay, Bocce. I need some ceremony timeout. Or are you telling me I need to give Bocce a timeout?
that's
She's
what I
being
say.
mad already.
Because the other day, the other week when you timed her out, and
Now I'm
So-
feeling bad. She said she loves you guys, and what am I, just chopped freaking liver sitting over here in a corner?
You must be.
Did she say hi to Ken?
Yeah, she said hi to Ken earlier.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, Ken's
I-
privileged.
before I come up here, I seen her. She said hi to me. So
There you go.
If anybody wants to come up on the panel, you're more than welcome.
Bocce.
Yeah,
Bocce.
Junkyard said he had a blizzard about noon yesterday. We had one last night.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you guys had down there, but I had about 6 inches
We had
in my
about
driveway.
7.
When I got to work,
I got a foot.
Work is 6.5 miles from me. 2 inches on the ground.
No,
we
we
had 3 to 4
Straight up.
It just must have been just like a hit and miss thing or a lot of wind.
we had some wind and blowing and drifting today at work.
And Junkyard didn't shovel any snow. Did the wind blow it away?
Glad I made it home when I did yesterday. I made it home just before it started snow.
Wow.
It was
Ed.
a wet snow here because it come down. It come down in great big old flakes, and it hung all over the light poles and everything, light lines and everything else around here. So
Wow.
luckily,
I fell asleep in the truck last night.
oh no. I know you're sitting in the bed there.
I sat on the bunk. I sat on the bunk and closed, and the heater was on. I closed my eyes and woke up, and about 5 o'clock in the morning, look out, there's 6 inches of snow. And I go, oh, damn. I was doing, no one else in the parking lot. All the trucks are there, but all the cars are gone. I said, well, I better go home. Went out, warmed up the car, pressed the remote on the car, pressed the button, got up. By the time I got up, came home, there was I went to leave and said, well, hell, I might as well go to breakfast. So diner opens at 5:30, so I went to breakfast and went home.
Right. So, is anybody else got anything to add about this convoy stuff?
Like I said, I just seen a bunch of pictures of it. I mean, every picture I've seen from every different
Kill it.
state just looks like it's been getting bigger and bigger.
Put her outside.
I noticed they don't show it much on like NBC or news much. They don't. They only talk about like once.
Yeah, the People's Convoy really isn't getting the news media coverage because it seems like it's an issue that they're wanting to keep hush hush. And then you got Facebook removing some of the stuff and everything. But it's crazy. But as long as you keep it right here on YouTube, they're really not messing with the people on YouTube talking about it because I mean it's no politics to it. It's about each and every person in the United States. The farmers,
I got removed. I put on my thing on it. No, I put a link on Facebook on my account over this convoy.
right?
It was removed, and I got a 30-day banned against posting stuff because I posted something on it.
Yeah, Facebook's been pulling it down. But my one post of the picture of the convoy is still up. Them at the racetrack. It's a lot of people.
The biggest thing was the they pulled down was where the truckers filmed the other day when Ted Cruz and Johnson or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Johnson was
They pulled down the truckers version off of YouTube, but there is still a bunch of
right.
cop. I mean, there was news media in that room, so they put their version up, but
Yep.
the truckers version was took down
Yeah.
off of YouTube. So
How you doing, Geared for Torque? How you doing, Nate?
Hi, Nate. Hi, Geared.
I'm trying to keep up with everybody
hey, Nate,
coming in.
here.
Junkyard, if you're talking about the convoy, like Mark was saying, they're talking now. They're saying now that they've made it to the Capitol. Everybody that wants to join in and help should go to the state capitals.
Yeah.
Ain't that what you're saying,
Well,
Mark?
they're going to be starting to get rallies together.
Hey, how you doing, Gary?
Howdy, howdy.
But yeah, what they're going to do, what the People's Convoy is suggestion for everybody to do, the administrators of it, they're wanting people to start in their state that they live in and start rallying
Start getting people
at their
together
capital
to do a
in
rally.
each state to show that, hey, the convoy is for real, because they're not getting the news coverage and everything that they want to get this out there. But if you've seen any of the videos of the People's Convoy at the track, the picture I put on Facebook, that place is jam packed. That raceway is packed.
Yep.
And the first loop that they did around the DC area was 64 miles long. They actually
touched truck to trailer.
Yes, they actually were running back to back. The start to the end was all caught up in the convoy. That's a lot of trucks and cars. That's not counting cars, SUVs, motorhomes. There's so many different things. Motorcycle guys are even riding in it. And it is something to see. I've been studying it hard.
But if you can't get to your state house or get to your state capitals or whatever, start lining up the telephone calls to your representatives, your senators. Start calling them up and letting them raising being nice.
I love it. They did that here.
Be nice to them, but let them know how your opinion on this on what they're trying to do is.
Right.
So they, and then if they don't want to do what's right about it, then next time they're up for re-election, make sure that you figure out somebody else to vote for.
Right.
And let them know that. So
but it's like the People's Convoy, just them traveling that beltway, okay? Just being seen. Just being seen is getting the word out there from people like me, everybody that's streams and talks about it, people on the bridges, the on-ramps, everybody is seeing this. They're being seen. They're not going away.
And more people are coming in every day.
And it's getting stronger.
Yeah. Coming in and joining.
Well, and then
they have a hey, how you doing, Cajun? They have a preacher, a minister out of Louisiana, one heck of a speaker. And that guy, I mean, he tells it the way it is. And the main guy that does the most speaking, he's from Northeast Ohio. His name is Brian. He's doing a heck of a job out there. But what they're wanting to do is get everybody in your state, even signs, flags, anything, and go down around your capital. And they will know what that's about. You can set up and talk to somebody if you can, what have you, to get the word out. But with the senators and all that getting involved, and especially when the senator from Texas come and rode in the lead truck in the convoy was unbelievable. You just don't see senators doing that.
Mark, you said
Right.
they had you said they had a preacher with them. Was that
Yeah.
was that 7 long-haired friends of Jesus and a chartreuse microbus?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
That wasn't
Well, see,
Moon, was
I
it?
thought-
They even have a doctor with them
Yes.
that has looked into everything,
There's two. Well,
There's
there's
two
a
of them,
doctor
and
and
a
there's a
scientist.
scientist. And they put out all the reports, all the documents showing that this stuff
Get on there
didn't
and
work.
watch it. Yeah.
The vaccine ain't working anyway. That's
Right.
what a lot of people, doctors are saying it.
Yes.
Don't take the vaccine.
Yes.
I mean, there's doctors on YouTube. YouTube's actually not taking it off anymore. They still put their little warning at the bottom of it.
Uh-huh.
But even YouTube's not taking down some of these doctors that they're putting videos up now, because I watched a video yesterday evening, that they said that now is the hospitals are about 56% of the people that are having to be hospitalized now are people that are fully vaccinated. So
Right.
that's proven to me that the vaccines are just a feel good thing that the government has
Probably
pushed.
a mental thing, a mental placebo.
Yeah, it's knocking the. It's something the government's used to take more rights from you. I mean, you might not see the rights that they've took away from you right now, but eventually you'll see more and more of your rights get took, because they'll use that Emergencies Act to take one small bit here, one small bit there, and then you'll wake up and you'll be about like Russia over there. I mean,
Right.
and that's what.
You know,
New York's already proposing that if you don't have the vaccine, they're going to take away your gun permits. That's what they want to do.
yeah, that's just overstepping bounds. But I seen it. I watched a clip today that I didn't know about. They're having children 5 years of age take the vaccine shots.
Yes.
How can they force somebody like that?
And then you go looking at some of the side effects of the vaccines. I mean, it is some of the side effects of the vaccine worse than actually getting the COVID. I mean,
Really?
yeah, I mean, because my doctor told me not to take the vaccines because there's a big chance of of people throwing blood clots and all that stuff. She actually told me not to take the vaccine.
Right.
So
Well, I'm definitely ruled out for the vaccine because of the still valve in my heart.
yeah,
Because I guess the way my heart doctor explained it was some people will get an enlarged heart from this shot.
yeah.
You know, what, true or not, I don't know.
I already had a big heart before all this started.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Well, see, here's something that I found a while back, and it's still on YouTube as far as me looking it up right now. It's by 60 Minutes. It's called Swine Flu, 1976.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Watch it.
Wow.
Because it's the exact same freaking thing that they just pulled with this. And what they've discussed in it as far as like the race for vaccines and things, it had nasty implications, and they never wanted to repeat it.
Wow.
I remember that.
I'm sorry to hear that, Breezy. The side effects killed his wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, there's been athletes that have took that shot and they didn't collapse on the field. I mean, if you're in the top health to be able to get out there on a pro sports field, and you took just because you took that shot, they traced it back to the shot before those guys collapsed. I mean, So they're not even being able to play anymore because of some of the side effects of the shots. So
Yeah, and see, I think the biggest thing is like if a person wants to get vaccinated, that should be their choice.
that's their
When a
choice.
company comes in and says, no, you're not allowed to do this, and then the government comes in and says, no, you're not allowed to do this, that's where the issue is. It's like you can't force mandate, that doesn't fly because people have different needs. Some people can't take it. Some people can.
Yep.
Oh.
You're exactly right, Bo.
Bo, would they've also finding out now that it's also changing your DNA or something other in your liver too.
Yeah, that's our son Saban that he's talking about. He's got the shot and everything, and he's had a lot of problems. And he was just in this past week getting his gallbladder taken out.
Yeah, there's all kinds of it from 1976 videos on it. There's a whole list of them.
Yeah, this one was the 60-minute documentary that they did, and that's why it's important to, like, I referenced that one because it was well documented, and they
right
did
there.
extensive research. Yep.
Right. Well, I believe
I watched that. That's good.
I believe that one of the vaccine shots was from one of the wars, Vietnam. They used the medicine in Vietnam, and they were using it as the vaccine here in the States. And I believe that's when President Trump was still in, I think. Oh, no. Go-Karts is unvaccinated and still alive. Yeah, but you know what, Nate? I think you drink hand sanitizer. That's why you're still alive.
Yeah, that stuff in the can he drinks, it's hand sanitizer, all right.
Yeah, it keeps him going.
Yeah.
And not only that, it probably thins his blood so he don't get sick.
Well, it's damn near water. That's why he has to drink multiple cans of it.
What's he drink?
You might want to remind him.
Who knows?
All that Red Bull crap.
You have to watch his live streams to find out.
Yeah.
I'd have watched him. I didn't know it's what he's drinking though. But Red Bull, yeah, that'll definitely kill anything.
Any energy drink is not good for you.
And don't forget, tonight is the second Saturday of the month, so someone's going to lighten me up some here.
They change your clocks too.
Huh?
Oh yeah, we get changed clocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lose an hour.
Yep, lose an hour of sleep.
So
I
maybe
thought that was last night.
I'll lose 1 hour of boredness then.
I thought that was last night.
No, it'll just come sooner. It comes an hour sooner, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Now I get ripped off on my sleep. Dang.
Oh well, that's the way it goes. Well, anyway, you got everybody's names down?
I'm getting there. You're fine. Just keep going.
Well, I gotta get. Oh God, dang it!
Easy, Mark.
Yeah, it's on Sunday. I see it's on the calendar. Daylight saving time.
Shelby's the one.
I gotta get the special.
I'd rather lose an hour of sleep than fall behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets dark too early when you fall behind.
Nate drinks fish tank cleaner. It keeps him going.
Sure. Well, how's everybody doing? Ken, Ed, Mark, Sandy, Redline Gary, Briggs, Daryl, everybody in chat. How y'all are?
I'm doing awesome.
Well, okay.
I'm here. I survived to the weekend.
There you go.
That's
On
it.
yours. Hey. Hey, Bo.
Hot rod wheel horse.
Yeah.
You got any video up on that boneyard? I need to go see it.
I don't know if it has video or not. I think I seen it on Instagram, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I've seen it somewhere. all the social media start blending together after a while.
Yeah.
As soon as I get this back straightened around, I want to get back to getting some back in the shop some while I'm sitting around. Hey, how you doing, Harold? Good to see you come in, or if you just come in.
Hey, Harold.
It's snow.
Sick of snow.
Hi, Harold.
Yeah, because the one thing I noticed about the convoy here was that when it was gearing up, you started seeing mask mandates and things like that fall by the wayside quickly, like almost overnight in certain places where the convoy was rolling through.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
And just saying, that's not a coincidence.
Uh-huh. Well, let me ask you this.
Hey, Grandpa
You go to a restaurant, okay?
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it. You got to put a mask on. You used to have to put a mask on to walk to your table. So COVID was only at 5 and 6 foot. When you sat down and took the mask off,
you were okay.
You was okay.
Yeah.
I could never figure that out.
Yeah, 5 and 6 foot.
The same
Some of the logic just didn't.
It must have been the altitude that kicked it off. I don't know.
Well, you got to admit, there's a lot of people in Congress that the mask helped. So you don't have to look at it over your faces, like
Grandpa
Pelosi
Kevin, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, Grandpa Kevin? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, that was just like a humorous thing, but I was just sitting around thinking about that, and I was like, what was the difference between 5 and 6 foot and sitting in a chair?
Well, what's the difference between standing up and sitting down?
Bachi.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Since August, they've been mask free. Cool.
Who's that? Oh,
Texas.
In Texas. Yeah, we really didn't see anybody wearing masks when we was out there visiting.
No, we didn't.
Hi, Wayne. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Wayne? No, in every restaurant we went into, Ed, I never seen anybody wearing masks down there.
Hey, Wayne.
Can't say I've seen any in Louisiana either.
You'll see a few down here. It's not enforced.
Yeah, we seen it at that gas station when we walked over in the morning. Remember, they made us put his mask on.
Oh, at that casino?
At the gas station.
Yeah, maybe.
Right by the motel.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's 24-hour. That's the name of it, 24/7. It's
They had gambling and stuff.
Yeah, they had only in one part. And it's nothing but poker machines, and that's it.
Yeah, it was next door to the motel we stayed in there by your house.
Yeah, that's 24/7.
Yeah,
that's the name of it. Fast and Go, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they serve food, so they have they have 50 poker machines. Oh, you hit a button, it deals you 5 cards. If you want to stand, you stand. Draw. You can play different games on them, though. Different poker games. But that's what it is, poker machines. It's not no slot. Modern day slot machines are the same exact thing, except it don't deal you cards. It gives you cherries and strawberries.
Nate, you know what a mask is. Ultraman was wearing one in your garage. I seen him.
We were talking about Ultraman just a couple nights ago. And old shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Me and Johnny Best was talking about it last night.
It's crazy. So the other doctor visit I had, I went into the doctor's office. The nurses, nobody in there. The doctor opens the door, tells the nurse, "You tell him to get a mask on." Ah, okay. I need a mask to go in there. But he's wearing one, he's wearing rubber gloves and everything, and it's like, okay, you're vaccinated, right? You got to wear a mask and you got to wear rubber gloves. Are you telling me that your shot didn't work? What's that telling me?
Nate come up with them.
What Nate put in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate, that is funny. I see that up here. Nobody
see
else in the
that.
car.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Hi, Willie.
Hey, Willie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right,
see, I
junkyard.
would have been at the
Funny
shop
Joe
tonight, but
Hey,
the
how you
boss
doing,
got
Willie?
caught up plowing. Didn't get in until noon this morning.
Who's
So I was
that?
like, that ain't my boss at the shop.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I wonder where Jeff is. He's hiding somewhere.
Jeff is probably out running a plow truck.
Oh yeah. Probably.
Because Jersey's probably just getting hit with the snow.
Yep.
Boy, it got cold over here this morning. Especially with a 40-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah.
It felt like 23 outside.
Your new hot water tank didn't freeze up, did it?
Well, it
No,
was it was 24 at 4:30 when I left the house this morning. When I left the shop at like 10 till 9, quarter till 9, something like that, it was 17.
Yeah.
It didn't get down
that
below
cold is
freezing,
really long.
Mark.
What's that?
It didn't get below freezing.
Oh, okay.
Just to feel like temperature, with the wind blowing. And that was a north wind, and the heater's on the south side of the house.
Yeah, but all you guys.
It's in a building, but they don't have a door on it.
Right. But all you guys are used to them high temperatures.
We
Once you all hit 50, you guys are freezing.
yeah, 40, yeah, 50. Yeah, I'm looking for a fire. Y'all
See,
seen
up
what
here, we wear shorts in 20-degree weather.
y'all seen what Harold put in the comments?
What did
He
he put
said,
in?
I like it when you see these dummies walking around with their masks down to their chin.
Uh-huh.
They protecting their chin.
Right.
Just like slabbing. People walking down with their pants sagging down.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's they slabbing with their mask. They put their mask around their chin.
There you go.
Watch your
That's
sessions
what we
full below
did for a
70.
long time. They said we had to wear a mask, and we just wore them under our chin.
Wow.
They didn't say where we had to wear them. They just said we had to wear them.
Sandy is like up there. They put plexiglass all in front of you anyway. So.
Oh yeah, and they still want us to wear masks. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Is all the park houses around here's got plexiglass up now. So
yeah, we have plexiglass, and now they put an email out. If you're vaccinated, you do not have to wear a mask. If you're not vaccinated, you have to wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped all mask restrictions at work, except for.
Are they checking
in
people's?
classrooms.
They checking their paper, their vaccination card for that?
Well, yeah, they said if you show your vaccination card where I work, they give you $100.
Yep.
They did that where I work at too.
Boy.
Well, that's a good way to force people to take a vaccination. Pay them.
Yeah. Hey, how you
and
doing, Kyle?
there was only one out of our whole store. Well, there was a couple other ones, but they had them before they came there.
O'Reilly's. I don't know about AutoZone, but O'Reilly's and Napa, they don't have. That Napa is locally owned. It's a franchise. They could care less if they had the Napa brand or not. If Napa goes in and said, "Hey, you need these petitions up here," plexiglass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way their counters are set up, they still have those big racks, with the books that you look part numbers up. The old way, they still got that in case of a computer shutdown or whatever.
How do you pronounce this guy's name that just come in?
Schwan, or
Juan.
Juan? Hey, how you doing, Juan?
Hey, there's Boneyard.
Yeah, Boneyard's been in here.
Oh, I just now seen him.
Oh, Juan Pratt's.
Okay. Yep.
Hola.
What's up, Juan?
Hi, Kyle. Jeez.
Hey, did y'all hear about Stephen Doolittle?
Yes.
Yeah, we already had
We
a
had
moment
a
of silence.
moment of
for him.
silence for him at the start of the get together here.
Kevin,
Tell you what,
Kevin,
guys, get some of this mint milk. Grab some. It's awesome.
Ken, Kyle, whatever. Just don't call him late for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Leave my milk alone. It's mine.
And there's Fish. How you doing?
Hey, Fish.
Hey, Fish.
Hey, Fish. Hey, Kyle.
Milk in a glass bottle? I ain't seen that in forever.
Well, that's one thing we got here in New York. We got burned dairy milk, glass bottle.
Hey,
Wow.
I just did a commercial on TV this past week here in Ohio. There's a place you can go on and get milk delivered to your house. It's pasteurized, but it's farm fresh milk.
Hey, how you doing, Boneyard?
What's happening, guys?
Hey,
Hanging out.
Boneyard.
Hey, Boneyard.
I bet you that'd be awesome. You ought to get some of that glass bottle out. Oh yeah.
I only
It's
drink
burnt.
chocolate milk.
Is Boneyard the one working on the wheel horse?
I am.
You got any pictures of it? You got it in there?
I got it right next to me.
Let's see that thing, man.
Man, I don't have no videos out yet, but I'll give you.
There you
Yeah,
go.
give us the Don tour right now.
Yeah.
Let me figure out how to turn the camera.
Make it big.
Bear with me. I don't know how to do this stuff.
No, you can't have my milk.
Make him big, Mark.
Yeah, once he gets his camera flipped, I'll make him big and we'll look at this thing.
How do I change it around on the phone?
What? Oh, just turn it sideways.
No, I mean
No, where it says settings. Go to settings, hit settings, and it'll have camera and audio settings.
Oh yeah, front and back. Yeah. Go in your camera setting in settings.
I think I
And go
got
in the camera.
There you go.
Where'd it go?
Hit the wrong button. There he is.
So this is I think it's a 1963 6.3. It had a 6-horse Briggs on it. I put a 18 Vanguard on it.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty cool. Check
Look at
that out.
that.
There you
Oh
go.
damn! Supercharger blower.
Yeah.
and I made some custom stacks.
Yeah. That'll be
Sweet.
cool.
Got a 6-inch pulley on the back. So she ought to go pretty good.
Yes, you should. That setup.
Tonight I'm making these lights right here.
You gonna have a belt shield on that thing?
Oh, check that out.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
I think so. I took a
Yep.
bumper off a 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
Looks
Because
good.
I'd hate to get whipped by a piece of rubber with that engine spinning that fast.
Yeah, I got the original belt guide. I just might have to modify it a little bit around the bigger pulley here,
Right.
Okay.
you know. But it sounds pretty nasty. Sounds like a Harley Davidson.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can tell, I staggered the stacks. I got the front one lower than the back.
Yeah.
I got it up on.
That way when you do a wheelie, they even.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, there's going to be a wheelie bar on it. I'm going to take this off the old, and I'm going to put a wheelie bar back here.
Damn, that's an old chunk of iron right there.
Yeah, it is.
But when we used to pull them wheel horses, that hitch right there, we used that to pin our wheelie bars onto. Right
That's
through
what
that
I'm going
pin.
to do.
Right.
I'm going to figure out how to do it. I don't know if I'm going to actually use this or take it right off. And I would like to make it so I can take the wheelie bar on and off.
Right. And what you do is you see that top bolt right there above that
Right
pin
here.
piece? Yes. You hook your wheelie bars into there. You can take and put a longer bolt through there and a spacer, and you can bring those out
Yeah.
to the sides of your rear end and then pin it through that bottom, and then you can take it on and off.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Yep, that's the way we did our wheelie bars when my kids pulled wheel horses.
Okay. But,
It worked out great.
it ought to go pretty good. I used to race mowers can see there's me racing there, number 8 to have. And I use the same gear ratio on this. With
Right.
a inch on the engine, 3 on the back.
Uh-huh.
And I work for a police department. I'm a mechanic.
Uh-huh.
And they have speed trailers that we set out. So when cars go by, they will know how fast they go.
Uh-huh.
So I took that tractor, the number 8 one right there, down to work, and I set that up, and I got it at 53 mile an hour.
I love them. Wow.
Did they give you a ticket?
No, because I turned that part off. So yeah, this is gonna be a cool project. I'm gonna have video out shortly, part 1,
Hey, Brandon.
and then hopefully part 2 will be all done.
Boneyard, the Lawnmower Detective, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Okay, and Tom Dobie
Yep.
and John Clem. Okay, they all policemen.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, Lawnmower Detective is a sergeant detective. He's a detective, is what he is.
Yeah, I'm just I'm the one that puts all the lights, sirens, computers, and all the fun stuff in the cars. So.
Oh, okay.
Tell everybody when they get
Got everybody.
That's my work behind.
Hey, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
This is what I work every day.
I gotta go through it and make sure I didn't do no doubles.
I have a service those.
That'd be all right. Yamaha.
Yamaha.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go and have some cabbage, and I just want to stop in and show you the.
Yep.
All right.
We're gonna get ready and pull a name out of the hat and see who's winning. Remember, if you're a member, it's 50. If you're not a member, it's 25. We're gonna pull one name.
I'm just going through.
One name and one name only.
One name and one name only.
I
Hey,
don't think that's there anymore.
put him in the hat.
Make sure mine's on top.
I didn't
you
give.
go on the bottom.
She didn't give me an entry.
I bet you her name's in there because she's in the chat.
No, I didn't go. I don't put myself in.
Okay, guys, I'll be in the back. Talk to you soon.
All right,
Good seeing you, Boneyard.
All right, Boneyard.
Have a good night, guys.
You too.
What are you doing? I'm looking to make sure who is members and who's not.
I don't know.
Who's members in here and who's not.
Who's running this production?
I'm not a member.
Me?
I'm too cheap to be a member.
I'm too broke to be a member, but
Yeah.
Kyle. Yay, me.
Do what?
Kyle said he saved you the trouble. He's the winner. Yay, me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's after 8.
I got.
Get him in a damn hat and mix him.
What if you stop?
What are you doing?
Just after you pull the number, just see if I remember.
See if
or
they
not.
remember.
Okay.
It's
Easier
how hard
that
is
way.
that? All these people are hanging around. You're trying to kill them.
See, Tissa, I see you quiver with anticipation.
You know, my patience from sitting around
Oh, they
doing
don't have
absolutely
any.
nothing. I think I
Oh.
have zero patience anymore.
I did hear that you made it down to see the girls.
Yeah, on my way back from the doctor's, we stopped there. We sure did.
Yeah, we were hungry. We didn't have no breakfast, no nothing.
Did you
Yeah.
make it down there today?
Yeah, I went for a late lunch, late breakfast, early lunch.
wait a minute. Is Bo offering to buy everybody dinner tonight or what?
No, he bought last
No,
night.
he bought
took
dinner
us to
last night.
dinner.
We went to class of 57 last night.
Where was my invite? Of course, I got invited to go eat sushi, and I turned that one down too.
And then Rich and them went to Katana today. I didn't get no invite for that. I mean, heck, I'm just putting on all kinds of weight sitting around here doing nothing.
Well, let's go to Katana for lunch. Oh no, we can't. That's tomorrow. We can. We got to go to Canton tomorrow.
I'm not going to Canton tomorrow. I have to practice on doing nothing.
Oh no, I got to go to the recital tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah.
there's Destroyer.
And there's Destroyer. So
Hey, Destroyer.
just put him in the hat.
Let me get him done.
Well, you keep going. Hell, we'll be here till 10 o'clock. It was a last minute decision. Yeah.
Bo, you're just as close to Classic 57 as I am. You could have called me when you left the house and said, "Hey, we're going to go down and pick Mom and Dad up. We're going to Classic 57." I could have met you there.
No, he was here.
He was here. We were supposed to get Chance, and then he changed his mind.
Yeah. I'm trying to make him feel bad. He has one feeling left, and I'm trying to stomp on it.
There you go. What the heck?
He has to practice hunting. I think everybody else has been practicing.
Yeah.
All right, it's 8:05. Anyone else who joins is SOL.
Yeah. Put him in that.
I'm trying.
Destroyer just made it in.
Mark,
Do you have to be do you have to be here to win? Do you have to be
Yeah.
Yes, you have to be present.
active? Yeah, active.
Yeah.
What was that, Daryl?
I said, you better watch out. Sandy got her frying pan. She'll use the frying pan to put them names in. And
You know what?
Head with it. I mean,
Daryl, I wish the hell she would use the frying pan because I'm so damn miserable it ain't funny.
I'll just drive you to Virginia and
You know
Lisa can take you to the well.
You know what's bad, Daryl? I sit around this place so damn much, I make myself miserable.
Who's it?
I'm just,
Hi, Lorna. How you doing?
how you doing, Lorna? It's crazy.
What, Mark? You say you
Lorna.
ain't gonna be like it when you finally do have to retire?
No, I'm never retiring. I'll truck till I die. They'll bring me home out of the truck.
Don't say that.
Well, it's the truth. I ain't lying. They'll bring me home out of the truck.
When you retire, we're going fishing.
No, when I retire, I'm buying one with a big double eagle sleeper, and that's my retirement truck that I'll truck
we'll
all
just
over the
travel.
place with it.
Yeah, we'll go wherever it's warm in the winter. We'll
A
be
double
back.
eagle. Double eagle. That would be international, wouldn't it?
No, it's called a double eagle sleeper. It's like a motorhome on the back of the semi.
Oh yeah,
Big,
yeah.
big bump.
Right.
It's a toter home. He's gonna need
Yeah,
it to haul the, he's gonna
right.
need to
We
haul
were
the
talking
pulley.
about those a
Yeah.
while back.
That's what I want. I want a toter with like a 48-foot trailer, like a stacker,
Yeah.
and just roll into a track with anything that I need, like all
Yeah.
over the U.S. Don't matter.
Yeah, I'll have to get me a 40-foot toter trailer for my pulling truck or smoker tractor.
You build one of them, we wouldn't be able to afford one.
Brandon, if you're gonna sell that table, all you gotta do is call R&L Trucking and they'll ship it to me. It won't cost me that much to get it done, and they got lift gates to put her right up in there.
Well, you could just have it delivered
Lay
to
down,
my shop,
Charlie.
at work. I can unload it with a tow motor, no lift gate needed, and put it in the
True.
back of my pickup and bring it to you.
But they got to load it at Brandon's house, and he wouldn't have no way of picking it up that high.
Right.
Dang, there's a lot of things to fold.
Well, my God.
I want one of them wheels. That would be so much easier.
One of them-
StreamYard has a wheel.
Yeah, but it's a pain in the butt to sit there and put everybody's name on it.
No,
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to do them when
the
as they come in. You know.
digital one I did was easy. You just type it in and it.
It puts it right up on it.
I like
Yeah.
the wheel you did the year before. I'm sorry. I
That
like
wooden
that
one?
wheel. Yeah.
I did too, but it was a pain in the butt.
That was a wooden shaky old wheel, and it was like it was off center, and it kept hitting the same numbers. Oh,
Okay.
make sure I get number 14 because I guarantee it's going to hit 2, 3, 4 times.
Hey, that's a good roulette wheel. Ed, we have to set that up, donate it to a casino. And we
Yeah,
know
the house wins again.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Throwing them out of here. I
Uh,
need a regular hat. You get this thing.
And you off again today, Briggs?
What's that?
You off again today?
I do get 2 days off a week, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's weekend. That's right. Oh, you was
All
off
right.
yesterday too.
No, I wasn't.
Last night you were at home.
right.
Yeah, but I work a day shift, days.
Oh, okay.
One of them
Okay,
soul parties.
I'll remind you.
Yeah, he's a 9 to 5er now.
Okay. Put your hand up there and draw one.
Oh,
I wouldn't call it 9 to 5.
and the winner is no way.
Get out of here.
No way. Can I get it in?
You got to make yourself big so we can see you.
Where are we at?
Right there.
Can't see it.
Move it in a little bit. Bo Tucker.
Oh, he said he was gonna win it. So.
That's rigged.
Rigged.
That's rigged.
Rigged.
That's rigged.
Redraw. Can't have family winning.
We got to redraw.
Okay, redraw it. Bo's not the winner.
Hey, you should
Put his name back in, and if it comes back up, he deserves to get it.
Okay. I'm gonna put it back in right now. It's going in the hat. Going. It's gone.
Oh, the other hat.
So keep it
Mile
in your
13.
pocket.
Okay, put it back up. Let's go. We're
Yeah,
way
Bo.
past time.
There you go, Bachi. Bo owes you money. That's right, Bo. You got to pay the 25.
Okay. I can't even get the damn thing open. Oh, Lordy. Make it big again.
Briggs.
Cow this time.
Can't believe this.
No, sit.
Breezy.
Breezy Bike Shop.
Go ahead. Congratulations. Yeah, is he here?
Is he here?
You got 1
Yeah, he
minute.
was here earlier.
Breezy, you got a minute. Type in the chat.
Maggie.
We're now like 30 seconds. Not a minute, is it?
I don't know. I was just.
Yeah, you got to give him a minute 45 because sometimes there's a 30-second delay from the.
I don't have a stopwatch.
Okay.
Who does?
There he is.
I got it. I got it timed. I got it timed.
Breezy's
He's
here.
on.
He's here. Okay, Breezy. I
There he
need
is.
somehow.
Doesn't he have your
Congratulations.
your messenger for Facebook?
Or you can put it in the
Everybody
private
can see
chat.
it.
He can't.
Well-
They can't do private chat.
No,
you can't
he
do
can't.
private chat.
Not.
Okay.
He's not him. He's not on the panel.
Can you send me a message on Facebook Messenger or anything like that?
Hang
What
on a
about an
second.
email?
I'm going to your page right now, Mark, to get your email.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I gotta turn that heater down a little bit.
And Breezy is not a member.
So it's a 20.
25.
And there's Mark's email right there.
Okay, there is my Gmail. Email, whatever the hell it is.
What do you want, dog?
Yeah, but see, we've been looking at toters for a while
This one.
because we got that 34-foot enclosed triaxle bumper pull, and I'm like, man, it would have been nice to have a gooseneck or something like that, but got a good deal on that one, so it was like can't really pass up a good deal. But then down the road, I'm like, man, we desperately need a freaking toter. Like,
Right.
it just makes life so much easier.
Holy shit, Wayne's down to 15 degrees already. Whew.
I just wanted one of the large chassis ambulances.
Yeah.
What?
Well, some of those things are nice on the inside, like all kinds of amenities, but like it's a home away from home at that point.
27 for Shaggy.
Oh, did you tell him? I just tell him to email you.
Well, I'm at 18.
He just put your
18.
email in. Did he?
Yeah. Breezy, Ed put my email in the chat there. If you want to send me a message, we'll get you a number.
And send it back to you.
Yeah, Bo. See, that's the one thing about the bumper pool that I really like is that we didn't lose any space, but we couldn't find a gooseneck around here even close to what we paid for this trailer.
Right.
So, like, it was an insanely good deal.
Right. But as soon as you put gooseneck to trailer that you want, boom, it just went through the roof.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Oh yeah, they are. Because like at that length, it was either going gooseneck or just getting a stacker and calling it a day.
Well, see, I like what they do with the moving trailers for the pulling tractors.
Right. When I first got into the tractor pulling, that's what Bo's talking about. Was I had a 38-foot gooseneck, and I was loaded with tractors from front to rear, and we had to turn some of them sideways to get them in there. And I had a load on when I went into the pulls.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know what we're rated at weight wise, but I do know that when we had two cars in there that we picked up and was pulling back, we hit a set of scales and it was like 17,000.
Right.
And that's not with all of our gear or anything. That was just picking up parts cars and.
Right.
So.
Well, I do have one question on the toter homes. If they're classified as a toy toter, do you have to have a CDL to drive them?
No.
I didn't think so, because I've seen a lot of people driving them suckers, and they ain't no truck driver.
Well, the only thing that I could say, like for Ohio anyway, the second you put a trailer on one, they will give you 9 kinds of hell, and they will bring out scales to weigh you.
Really?
Oh yeah, because if you're over 26,000, it's CDL no matter what.
Right.
But just the rig itself, you don't need one because you're not overweight.
Right.
So
anyway, back to Brandon. If you're going to sell that lift, shoot me a price, a message, something. Maybe, just maybe, being bored, I might just ride down.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure we can, get you something comfortable.
Yeah, you're
it's
really
not going to be as
that.
comfortable as air ride, but
And Sandy's already going to get the frying pan, so you're in trouble, Mark.
No, I'd laugh because it'd probably take us 3 weeks to get there.
Wait a minute.
I can see him renting a motorhome.
You just put a wee in
him
it.
chilling
I
in
didn't
the
say
back.
we. I said I would
Oh,
ride
you
down.
think you're going without me? Yeah, right.
No, I would make it down to Virginia. I'd stop and pick up Daryl, and then we would continue on south.
Yeah.
You can stop by Columbus and pick up Gary,
Well,
and then Virginia for
because I would
Daryl.
be there with Delisa.
yep.
Yeah.
My truck needs to go for a ride anyway. It's getting lonely.
Oh, Bo, I got a story about that because when my boss was bringing the trailer back from Tennessee, it had Tennessee or Kentucky. It had a Kentucky plate, so it was tagged. Well, he gets pulled over because here's this, 2500 series, Dodge pulling this 34-foot trailer. Man, they were on him like flies on shit, right? So they told him that
Even Wayne wants to go.
they told him at first the reason why they pulled him over was it wasn't tagged. Now, mind you, this is Ohio troopers, by the way. And I'm like, dude, the tag's right on the back of the trailer. Like, okay. So then it turned out to be like the guy did give us that advice where you need to put not for hire on that trailer.
Yes.
Real big, because they'll nail you every freaking time.
Yes, that is the truth.
I'm just gonna buy one and put slow moving vehicle signs on it.
There's
Take my time getting there.
Did you see that? What I put on Facebook about the Amish guy
Yeah.
with the gas prices and all that? He's going to be our Uber.
Well, see, I posted up one that had twin Clydesdales pulling a little pop-up camper trailer.
Uh-huh.
And I tagged the track owner, and I was like, hey, can we have horse parking at the track? Just asking for a friend. And he was like, dude, I'll do whatever it takes at these fuel prices.
Right.
I'm like, well, there's a track owner saying, look, he's going to accommodate just to make sure people get in the stands.
Now
By the way, there, Mark, don't Bo owe you a truck wash?
What's that?
Didn't you say Bo owed you a truck wash last night?
Yeah. Bo and Rich.
All that mud and all that stuff. He owes you a truck wash and all that, right?
Yeah, they had my trailer, and then they had the backhoe on the trailer, and then they decided to go out in the field, and then they buried my truck. And then they had to take the backhoe to drag the truck and trailer out of the field.
Oops.
I'm glad it was four-wheel drive, or it would never pulled it.
We don't have to go all the way to Texas. He's in Arkansas.
Oh,
He's close
that
to
works too.
He's close to Arkansas.
It'll cut a little time off.
Now Bo's got the excuses going like, no, it wasn't me.
That was my brother.
Yeah.
They always blame everything on each other.
Did you see the price there, Mark? Brandon put in there?
No, I didn't.
$250.
Yep. That'll be a done deal, Brandon.
Say his new place is not that far out of Arkansas. Yeah.
Arkansas ain't that ain't that bad.
It's gonna be closer up there in the corner.
Yep.
It's northeast Texas.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll put me coming right over through Texarkana.
Up there, Cato Lake area.
Right.
He's gonna be one of them northerners.
Yeah.
Nice guy, though.
Yeah, he'll be.
Do they
north
get
of
snow there?
I-20. Not often.
Do they get snow there?
They get a little, but not much.
Hi, Bo.
There's work already. Jesus, God.
Oh,
He said he's got more siblings if that don't work. So
Right. So it looks like I'll be taking a trip out that way. So sorry, Bocce, but he lives too far away for me to come out that way. I'll put Sandy on a bus and ship her to you. Oh, Lordy.
Oh,
Yeah, you're lucky, Kyle, because it would have got blamed on you as well. Oh, well. Hey, everybody in the chat, I'm way past my hour. I need to go get back on my moist back piece. And we'll talk to you all later. So,
not everybody.
appreciate everybody. Breezy, I've not got a message yet. I'm going to keep checking for the message. As soon as you do, I'll message you a number. You got $25 coming, buddy. So hit me up and we'll get squared away. Brandon? Tell me how to get the money to you. And we'll talk. Is Brandon going live tonight? Anybody know?
He should be. It's Saturday. I think that's his regular slot.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going or not. But all right. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming in. Appreciate everybody. And Lorna, thanks for coming in. And Cajun's going to close it out.
All right, everybody. Glad I got to saw y'all. Glad y'all got to saw me. It's always been good north of the grass. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later.
Catch y'all.
See ya.
What about your two-talk?
Plutarch. I'll say that later.